My name is Pete and I'm a Strava artist. So Strava art is where we go for a ride or a run or a swim or a kayak. You record that with your GPS, and when you get back and load that up, it looks like a wonderful picture. So the pictures I most like to do are usually little animals. Animals are my favourite thing. They're very cute. They always get a lot of enjoyment from my viewership. They're usually pretty instantly recognisable. And what you can do with the animals is you can get these pictures to show a lot of movement in them. And that's I think the skill in doing this stuff, is getting these pictures from being a 2D trace around the city to being something that's really got life in it. And you know, when I see the reactions to my pictures, that's where I get the sense of fun from it. I like making people laugh. When I know what picture I want to make next for my Strava art, I'll usually grab that picture, drop it into some mapping software, and then essentially just trace that around based on the streets of Adelaide. Once I've got that ready to go, I load that onto my phone, chuck my phone on top of my bike, and start riding, and basically just follow the lines, join the dots, and make my pretty pictures. I like to try and find animals that are significant to Adelaide and really talk to why it's good to be part of this national park city. So animals that are often quite unique to Adelaide, I like to do. The other day I did a plesiosaur, which is like an underwater dinosaur. They were discovered some years ago, so that was pretty cool. It had some significance to the local area. I've also done potoroos and koalas and other little cute animals that live around the place. Done a fox or two, which were rabbits as well. Sometimes it's good to talk about the feral animals as well and how they impact on the native ecology. When we did the koala, we got a number of celebrities involved in that one as well. We got Phil Liggett, the international voice of cycling. He came with us, and so we were able to get that to a much wider audience and talk about what's going on with koalas in the state and in the country, and bring some attention to their plight. That was one of my earliest Strava arts, and that was really good to show me what was possible through the city streets and the streets of Adelaide. We also picked up a lot of the parklands on that koala, so that was really nice to be able to experience, particularly with international guests, how accessible Adelaide is and how much green we've got through the city. There's a lot of this movement throughout the world. Basically anywhere you can get a good GPS signal, people are doing GPS art. So we do share that internationally. There's probably 5 or 6 guys and girls that are doing really good artwork around the world, and a couple of sites that are promoting that really well. So yeah, that's a bit of fun as well. I like to think that when I'm doing these pictures, people are seeing them and they're recognising, you know, particularly people that live in Adelaide around here, they're recognising their little streets and they're saying, hey, this guy just rode down my street to make this little koala. And they sort of have that connection of seeing that spatial recognition of how you can put all these things together to make these shapes. Adelaide is riddled with trails, tracks, shared use paths. It's a really nice way to be able to get around on foot or on your bike. You're absolutely not constrained to being in a car in this city. Because it's so flat, it's really easy to pedal from one side to the other. No strain at all. I know many people do commute by bike. That's kind of what I do with my art. I just take the long route to do it. Cycling and being active in this green space is one of the best things you can do for your mental health. It's a great way to just reset yourself after a long day. You can get out there, get through this green space, and really just ground yourself in the things that really matter. So just being out there and, you know, enjoying the breeze on your face. It's just so refreshing and such a good way to finish your day. So I love riding home after work. It's the best thing to do. I think Adelaide can be a national park city because it has that uniqueness around what it provides for its community and what it allows people to do in the city, both through getting in touch with nature, but also just through being able to move through the space comfortably and easily without too much impediment. To my mind, Adelaide already is a national park city. It's a beautiful place. We've got all this greenery. It's everything you want in a national park, and we've got it here in our city, as our city.